Hello everybody, bienvenido a todo. Welcome to Vabrut with me, Vabrut, and as you can hear from the sounds of the seagulls in the sea, we are in Morecombe, a very empty Morecombe station, in the 1980s, before it got closed down and turned into a music venue, I think. And then they rebuilt this. Well, built a shed somewhere way up there away from this with like 2 platforms, if that, maybe only one. But as we are here now in the mid-80s, we're going to go to Preston. And because everybody, I'm sure, is sort of like high off the supply of the 153. Is it 153? Maybe it's a 153. Yeah, it's a 153. The TSW 153, and dallying around Cardiff Network, I want to do something different, so I'm going to take it out with a regional railways livery, and we're going to take it down to Preston on an era-appropriate service. Well, I mean, the interior's wrong. Much nicer than it probably was when it first came out. But the livery, I think this livery came into the late 80s, and this route's set in 82, I think. But what can you say? We're living the rundown BR era dream, and I think we'll stop at Lancaster first as well, because I feel like it. Because I can do what I like. Right, let's put the key in. Yeah, and then we'll do this. We'll turn that on. Nope. I don't think TPWS was even around back then, but it was just AWS. Because TPWS was the compromise solution for train lights off because they're too bright. Oh wait, no, they should be alright actually. This is a Todd 4 route, isn't it? No, because I was playing this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah, I was playing this in West Cornwall local yesterday, and like obviously it's an older route with older lighting. All the lights are so bright. Dun dun dun. Right, I'll make this a Lancaster bound service. Well, we'll go to Lancaster and then Preston. Lancaster. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-bum-bum. And I think we should do that one. Yes, confirm. So we'll do Lancaster. And then we'll go to Preston. That way we can get up to the heady heights of this unit's top speed of 75 miles an hour. Yeah, I don't think this thing would survive if I took it down at 75 miles an hour. But anyway, we can close the doors now. Oh, I need to put on the lights. Pop lights. Day headlights. There we go. With its non-era appropriate lights. These are LED lights, which it would not have had. And it has a yeah, I mean the interior not quite, but yeah, so this train was oh no, I need to let go of the brakes. Onwards. So this is like a little bubble car, really. Kind of. It's not a bubble car, but it's like a little single train, single coach car. And funnily enough, didn't start out life that way. These were very soon after they were introduced. I think they were class 155s, super sprinters, and they were 2 coaches. And then I think British Rail realised that they needed a replacement for the sort of the I think they're class 101 bubble cars, the sort of single unit trains that were running up and down branch lines that were too much for the Pacer, because the Pacer's 2 cars as well. So they were like, oh, what about this? And where they maybe travelled longer distances and needed some higher speeds and some relative kind of comfort. So they took the 155s, divided them in two, and put a cab in this end at the back. And you can tell it wasn't considered because the space between them is tiny. So like, this is much smaller than the equivalent at this end, which is like a nice spacious cab. So yeah, they can run in tandem still as two-car units, but very much built to be two-car units. And now they live as single-car units. 153. I don't know how many of them there still are though. A lot of these second-gen Sprinter units are gradually being phased out. I mean, by a mixture of electrification and newer diesel units that are coming online bit by bit. You can open the window, get some sound. Although it's not a very soundy loco. Apologies, I don't know what the hell that word meant. It's not a very soundy loco. I think what I meant is audible? Loud? Just making up new words. That's the way it is. Although, you know what, tell you what is loud? This. Very loud. Anyway, onwards we go. It's got nice bumpy suspension. Lovely horn. And this is this route, this comes with the Cardiff City network, which is quite a nice little route. I was going to hold off getting it, but I couldn't because I wanted this. I mean, it's a British diesel Sprinter. I needed to have it. So buy it, I did. But and then the Dutch route comes out this week as well, which is another. Oh, but that looks very good. I watched the preview earlier this evening, and it looks good. I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's two train. I think it's 35 euros. So it's pricey, but it's about the same price this route was. Or maybe a bit less. And that route comes with two brand new trains. So it's like a Netherlands route with two brand new trains. And I think it might have been made by DTG. I thought it was a third-party route, but the way Matt was talking about it, it sounded like DTG made it. And I mean, it is. Oh wait, no point speeding up. We're going down to 15. It genuinely looks great. Like, really nice. Oh, we got a Pacer coming. We got a Pacer. We got a Pacer, an orange Pacer. Hello, Pacer. I don't know why my frame rate's so slow. Is that Pacer that did it? I mean, I do have like a million bajillion mods installed. Got better shadows, which is why we're picking up the light flickering through the trees. Right, I've got the wider angle camera. Well, it can be really wide or really narrow. Oh, bollock. Oh well. Oh, get down to 25 at least. Oh, we need to get down to 10. Oof. Saunter along. Saunter, saunter. Yeah, so this is going to be a heavy month for TSW. Thomas Tank Engine, very good. Recommend it. Perhaps a little bit expensive for the amount of content there is. It is fun, and I did like it, but I felt like there could have been more. Maybe 2 or 3 extra scenarios. Because it feels like it was alright. Do you know what though? It was harder than I thought it would be. If you've got kids, good luck. I don't know what it was about it, but I think it was me expecting that the game would make it more obvious when there were red signals, but I kept running red signals constantly when I was doing shunting. It was so annoying. I think the last video, the video I did of it, I finished because I'm like, oh, I've gone through a red light, but it's because I'm not paying attention. It'll be really easy. And it took me like 3 tries after that to get it without going through a red light. And then there's another 2 or 3 scenarios where you have to do shunting, and I kept doing the same thing, crashing through a red light without realizing there was a red light there. But it is really touching to be able to play as Thomas the Tank Engine and Diesel, because I mean it's like all my childhood dreams come true. So yeah, that will be on top of Morecombe line. That'll end up being 4 TSW routes in the month of March. That is insane. I mean, and for me to buy them all as well, because I mean, I went through a dry patch of not touching the didn't get the previous German route or the Austrian route or one of the other Austrian routes as well. Was being very good, and then this month came along where Overground, which is a really good route, brings back so many memories. Then Thomas the Tank Engine, and then well, no, I think Cardiff City Network came first, which I was going to hold off on. I was waiting for Thomas. I got Thomas, and then I was like, I want this. I want to be able to do this in this. Look at her. Gorgeous. Just love how they're riveted as well. They look really cheap. they look. I don't understand, because not all the sprinters were like that, but these ones were. Right, let's hope we see some Class 87 action. Get in. I did get one of these up to nearish 70. Takes a long time though. They're like even more sluggish than 150s. At least we got the sun. At least we got the sun. Oh, is there a train in the way? Oh no. Why am I getting that brought down to a red then? Is there a train coming? It's going to get in the way. I wouldn't have thought so. They should be on the other platform. Well, I'm sauntering. I'm not going to accelerate. I'm going to wait until I can see this red signal. Slow down. Call the signaller. See what he says. If he says denied, then there's something coming from somewhere. So yeah, that Dutch route from the preview looks great. I mean, it looks quality like this route. This route is actually. So this is West Coast Main Line North, if you don't know it, which was made by. Oh, I feel like I want to say Just Trains, but I don't know if that's the other one. But it's really good. So like they'd already done Blackpool routes, which is a really high quality route as well, and they did this one, which gives you the 87. It was such a good, but like literally. All over Christmas I was doing this route in the snow, and it was giving me lots of nice feels. And then this past month it's been absolutely pissing it down in Madrid, like literally flooding and horrible. So oh, the red went, or I drove through it, I guess. And so I've been really heavily leaning into Train Sim World. So I've been enjoying, well, like I said, Overground. Thomas Tank was a really nice way to spend this weekend. Nice and cozy, like properly cuddled up in my dressing gown. And every time I was playing it, I was playing the Thomas the Tank Engine soundtrack from the TV show. So it's like the incidental music playing. It was really fun. And now this, oh well, Cardiff City Network is a little bit more, frenetic, not quite as relaxing because there's a lot of stop-start. It's a bit like Overground, but it's nice to have a little network where you start in different places and go all over the place. So it also does a really good job of modelling Cardiff. Oh. Oof. And okay, we got the 101 over there. And yeah, the Netherlands route, Groningen Zwol, I think is what it's called, is very high on my list as well. I mean, I'm going to buy it because it's payday, so I'm like, it's technically in April. Technically, as far as my bank is concerned, and I don't think there's anything else coming up in the immediate future. In the same way that we've had these 4 routes come all at once. So I'm hoping my wallet's going to be safe from that. But there's various other games that have come out. So I want to get Atomfall, just like weird nuclear disaster sort of game based in the north of England. And I want to get. Let me have a look at this platform. Right, 9:39. What time is it now? Oh, what time is it now? Need to find lists. So we're 5. What's on 4? Right, 5. Platform 5. Oh, it doesn't tell me what time it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's nearly 9. Oh, but it's not quite 9 yet. What's happening on there? Oi, oi. Oh, I'm trapped. No, let me get my freedom. Oh, there's nothing for ages. Nothing for ages. Well, this one may be, but I don't know what time it is. That's the problem. Does this tell me what time it is? Oh no, it wouldn't, will it? Are all the clocks saying that? Okay, the clock is right then. Okay, then there's nothing for a while. May as well proceed to Preston. Because there's no point waiting around here for something that's not going to come. I mean, well, actually, a fast train could run through. But, well, there's nothing. Nothing. I thought, like, if I left at, like, 8:40 or whatever, there'd be trains galore. But I suppose, actually, we're not in an urban area here. So the trains are passing through on their way to other places. So, actually, they'd have left London or Birmingham at 8 or 9 o'clock. Or, well, 8 or 7:30 or something. So they'll be coming through here later, much later. Yeah, there's nothing. So, I'll go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's a long way. Is there not a stop in between? I don't think. Is there? Like, maybe there is. No, there's not. Lancaster is the stop in between. I think. Is there something else? No, yeah, it is. It is. So let's get Preston. Yeah, we got that. We got that one. Right, and close the doors and saunter down in our regional 153. doesn't have the paperboard it would have had in real life. But oh well, I can't live with that. Nope, nope, we have not got the right of way to go. There's a train coming through, look! Oh, it's a freight train! Look at me, looking the wrong way. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous, ain't it? Oh, lovely. So we did get a fast train, just going the other opposite way. Off you go. Good job I noticed that red. Probably the first time in my life I ever noticed a red after I've started the accelerator. The throttle. Yeah. But yeah, the that Dutch route looks like it's going to be the perfect kind of route for me. It's well, I like routes that are like very, you can just do an intercity like route without having to think much. Like I like this route, but you have to think a lot with the 87 because the taps need a lot of regulation when it comes down to reducing speed, and because you're uphill and then you're down, so you gain and lose speed very quickly. So it's not quite the same as, say, Great Western Express, where you can do the full line to Reading without really having to think much. It's very relaxing. You can look around the outside of the train because the train is just gonna... It doesn't fit quite perfectly on the throttle setting. You do have to sort of reduce it from time to time and then bring it back up, but it being a diesel that is very slow to react, it's not that big a problem to do it. I'm hoping that Dutch route is going to be like that, because the Doppler car, or whatever you call it, the very cool Dutch trains that have like the driver cab positioned above the on the roof, basically, is a really cool one, and that does the intercity services. And then there's another train that comes with it, which is another regional train, and they were being very coy on the stream, being like, oh, we have no other plans for a Netherlands route. But I'm like, you do not. I mean, DGG, if it was made by them, absolutely under no circumstances have ever made a route with 2 brand new locos without rinsing the hell out of those locos. Like, I mean, we're still getting that Class 66, which came with East Coast Way, right? Oh, it's starting to rain. Bloody hell. So yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we're gonna be seeing these 2 trains from the Netherlands for many routes to come. And I think if this route goes down well, which from the preview I think it should do, because it looked very good, and because it's the Netherlands, it's very flat. It was very, and the safety system is quite straightforward. There were a few bits on the route where the line speed changes dramatically because it goes around tight curves to go into towns. But I think it's going to be a nice route. Nevertheless, I think there's a good few stretches. I think it's like 60 miles as well. There's a good few stretches where you get to sort of like let the train take the strain. $20 miles to Preston in this thing. Oh my god, it's going to take forever. And at 75 miles an hour, we're like still 25, or is it 110 this route can do? If it's 110, that's 35 miles an hour short. Slower than the trains behind us might be able to do. I'll tell you what, if I see a train coming up behind me, I'll see if I can find some, oh, flippity flip. Oh, there's just a little multiple unit. Flippity flip, what's the word I'm looking for? Siding. It's not. It's a loop. A loop. I'll see if I can find a loop. There we go. Let's go max. Let's get to 75. Go mad. Yeah, I have to say, my predictions about which routes would come when were very off when TSW 5 was announced. When it was announced, I thought the Manchester Airport route was like about to arrive, and the Great Western Express remaster, and both of those, nope, nowhere near it seems. Well, actually, they've been very coy about the Manchester Airport one. I have no idea. That could be out in April. Could be not. My feeling actually now is that Great Western Express remaster may actually end up being one of the launch routes for TSW6. I'm just thinking they did that with Southeastern High Speed. It was a route extension of an existing route from TSW2 that was then repurposed. Was it for TSW3? I think it was repurposed for TSW3 and extended. What was for TSW4? What was the British route for TSW4 then? Was it Scottish? No, it wasn't Scottish. Was it London? Was it an Electrostar? Usually a safe bet. I'm gonna have to look that up. Have to look what came up. What were the launch routes for TSW4? We've got plenty of time. Oh no, actually I can't. I'm gonna have to do it on my phone because I haven't got my cursor up. I mean, how rude am I looking at my phone whilst driving a train? Train Sim World. 4 route. Oh, there was something with. Oh, it was East Coast Main Line. That was it. East Coast Main Line. That's it. Yeah, yeah. That was it. That was it. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get up to 75, I think. Look at us bounce. Oh, this train is like roaring along at 75. But yes, when I think about the potential, although now that I think about it, I'm like, well, what else is there? So there's the Manchester Airport route. That's another British route. They've started soft launching the that diesel rail tour, which I'm not interested in. It's under Flash 47 again, but I think it's Mark 1 British Rail coaches. It's interesting enough. There's the 86 DLC with the Mark 2 coaches, which is for this route. That I'm interested in. That I'll definitely buy. Because those Mark 2 coaches will come in very handy. Is there any more Scottish? I don't think there's any more Scottish content on the horizon. I think Swiss. Oh, there's still the Japanese line. That one's still on the roadmap. Be very slow, but good. What else? Oh, there's something else. There's something else. Oh, there's some American content, but that's like, I think that's a Santa Fe pack. Not a route. I don't know if I've got any ideas on any more American routes actually, if there's anything on the roadmap for a route. Oh, there's something for the there's a little diesel rail car that's supposed to come with the what's that route called? The old great the Great Central Railway. I can't remember the names of it. Like from Matlock or no, not Matlock. From something to something. Oh, and there's a couple of cargo. There's a cargo line volume 3 and 4 supposed to come. Oh, sorry if that went right down the microphone. I did try and shield it. Oh, we're at 75. What's this train like at 75? Look at it. Rock solid! Not as bouncy as a pacer. Oh! Is that... Oh, there's a Mark 2s. Oh, it's never exciting when it's Mark 2s. I want to see the Mark 3 Expresses. Oh, we got a yellow coming up and a red. Why? Why a red? We caught up with that freight train in front of us already. I don't think we have. Oh, we could have actually. I think it's limited to 60 and we're doing 75, so... Oh, okay, no. Yeah, I definitely have to slow down. On the basis that... Oh yes, it's going very slow. I'm going to get down to 35 and then just saunter along at 35. There we go. There we go. Let's go, go, go. I wonder what was at this end then? A vestibule? When it was still... Yeah, I guess it was. No, it was probably a toilet in here somewhere. Oh, I think this is the toilet. On this one. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to saunter along a little bit faster because we've got a double yellow now, so... But yeah, this is the content I think. It's the content I play the most. Like anything 80s or 90s. But I don't know if DTG themselves have much interest in making stuff like that anymore. I guess they're just leaving it for just trains and stuff. But I would love like some more of these period routes. I would love a remaster of Northern Transpennine as well. If they could do what they're doing, what they're doing for Great Western Express, that would be brilliant. Could really do with some Mark II coaches, Mark II air-conditioned coaches maybe, being hauled by a 47 in regional livery, or maybe a 150 or a Pacer in provincial, and then add AWS in. Restart remodeling, put Manchester Victoria under construction when they start demolishing most of it. Leeds as well, start closing down some of the sidings and stuff, and then make it more early 90s maybe? Maybe do the electrification so you could put... Oh no, there isn't Class 91, is there? No Class 91, no. Oop, oop, oop. We got Mark 3s, or is that freight? It's freight. Bloody freight. Well, good for you, freight, but bloody freight. I want to see some Mark 3s. I want to see some Intercity Executive. Sauntering along, minding my own business. Let's see. Do like a route where you can just sort of relax into it. Just drive along without having to worry too much. One of the good things about diesel locos in some cases though is that they'll just keep going. They don't get too fast. So I think it's only really the HST on the flat that doesn't top out at 125. It wants to keep pushing a bit faster. So that's a bit annoying. But like these multiple units tend to be alright like that. You tend to be able to put them a couple of notches below maximum and they'll never reach their top speed. Aha! Aha! Now, when I'm not even driving an electric locomotive, I notice the bloody warning sign for the neutral section. Mind you, if I was going 100 miles an hour, I probably wouldn't have noticed it. And that's the thing about the 87s. You need to know where those sections are. Otherwise, I just go straight through them. And the first knowledge I have of them is like there's a big clunk. Right, clunk. Maybe we should get a nice atmospheric photo of the 153 trudging through the bleak, wet north. Right, show grid. I'm being facetious, obviously. I don't think the north is bleak. I know it is. Yeah, I don't want it too much. Okay. Nice enough. Maybe even nicer with some foliage. Some foliage. Nope. No, I need to get rid of some of those plants. Get rid of them. Right, I'd overlay. Does that look good? I think that's okay. Right. Love the sound of diesel motors. Yeah, the Manchester Airport route I'm gonna have to look at very carefully because it doesn't have the doesn't have a new loco. And the last Manchester route, the Gosford Circle, nope. Gosport Circle, nope. Whatever that one is called. I found really boring and I barely ever play it. So this one, it has hope because it is. I think it does allow you to do the 390 from Stockport into Manchester, which might give you maybe 100 miles an hour running. And you know, you go to the airport and stuff, and you might get to see some East Midlands 158s. But I don't think there's much more to it than that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's not giving me. I'm skeptical. We'll see, but we'll see. I'm open-minded. I was skeptical about Cardiff Seat Network and actually ended up getting it. So, and I love the little 153. Please turn green because I want to put my foot down or my hand forward. I guess is what you have to say. other games. So we got, I mean, as well as all this TSW stuff, there's well, there's a new Assassin's Creed game, but I mean, I need to catch up with like at least 3 others before I can play this one. There's Inzoi, which is the like life simulator built in Unreal Engine 5. So I mean, it's tradition, like it's being pitched as being against The Sims. I'm not sure it really is, because it's much more realistic, and The Sims doesn't go for realism. The Sims goes for like, I don't know what it is, zany wackiness, irreverence. Actually, I think is the right word for The Sims. Whereas Inzoi seems to be going more for realism, but with like cheeky realism, maybe, because I guess they know they can't make it super realistic. But like it isn't as like when I remember when it was first teased, I was like, oh, looks like a scam game. Just gonna get a bunch of money from pre-orders and get lots of money from wish listing. I know you don't get money from wish listing, but I guess they use that to get loans or sell bonds. And they're just going to do that, and then they're going to release a really crap product. But all the previews I've seen for it are like, they're not criticizing it for being like empty or vacuous or missing things. They're criticizing it because like, oh, it works, does what it's supposed to do. It just doesn't have enough content yet, and maybe doesn't have a heart. But I mean, it takes games like that years to sort of build up all the kind of content and quirks, and they also need people to play it to sort of give them back. But it is, I believe now, the most wishlisted game on Steam, so that's going to be cool. It's called Inzoi, Inzoi, and it's made by a South Korean studio, so it's very slanted in Far East Asia, in terms of how it's like cityscapes and character design and stuff like that. But that is to say, I mean, The Sims is not, it's hardly representative of anything anyway, and it just I mean, I'd say go give it a look. I don't know if there's much gameplay impressions online. I don't know, the previews I've seen were all written, but there's a character creator I think you can download, and it's pretty good, So that's on my list for April. I think that comes. Well, I think it comes out. I'm classing April as anything past Tuesday because that's when I get paid. I think that comes out Thursday. And then there was another game that just came out. Wait. Let me try and think. So Atomfall. Oh, what's it called? Kaiserland or Kaiserland or something, which is like City Skylines, but World War One. More industrial, I think, sort of something like that. But actually, that one I might skip because I don't think I can do Inzoi and a building sim at the same time. But there's also, I think, Days Gone Remaster is coming out in. Oh, that might be May though. Actually, oh, they've probably got plenty of time for that then. So yeah, but I think I'll be pretty chock-a-block with the Dutch route, Inzoi. That alone is going to keep me going, and then Atomfall I'll try and slide in somewhere. But I might try and watch some playthroughs of Ordinary People first, because the reviews are a little bit all over the place, and I'm usually a little bit off with first person games because I'm terrible at everything. But then I saw their accessibility page today, and they've got a lot of stuff helpful for people like me who are just absolutely cannot aim for shit. Tell you. You think I'm bad in this game because I'm like struggling to do this? You imagine me if I've got to like shoot something for my life depends on it. I need to finish Balatro as well. Well, I don't need to finish Balatro. Balatro is a really nice one because I love it and it's addictive when I play it, but I can put it down and then not pick it up again for another week or two because I kind of still want to have it for like if I travel or go somewhere so that I can just get it out and play it. So I don't know if I want to extend it out to summer, maybe. Just gradually pick it up every now and again, and then maybe in summer when... Oh, actually, the end of May, beginning of May, I've got some time by a pool in the south of Spain, so maybe I'll do it then. Love it. Trundling along in my actually think, speaking of simulators and stuff, Wreckfest demo, well no, Early Access just came out as well, Wreckfest 2, but I didn't get it because it's only PC, and I see that as more of a console game. And also there isn't that much content in there, and it's like, I think it's €7 cheaper, or €6 cheaper during its first week or two, and I was like, just to have it, and I'd probably only play it once, because I don't really, again, it's not the kind of game I want to play on PC, so... Oh, look, we got green, so I'm going to go all the way up to see if I can push it to 75 before we have to slam the brakes on with Preston. Come on, regional! You do it. You bring back nationalised railways, because this stupid fucking Labour government in the UK never will. Most disappointing government. I mean, for me, not disappointing, because I didn't expect anything of them. But certainly, I know there are several people who batted hard for them, saying they were going to be really radical in government. And it's like, yeah, they're radically Tory. But anyway, I don't want to turn this into politics. All I'll say is, I don't think we'll get a government in my lifetime that's ever going to give us British Rail like this. British Rail designing its own sprinter units. No, we need to, yeah. Get down to 35. And I cross those points, like, I can feel the train jerk. Like, whoa, and I cross. Oh, look, and that freight train that went ahead of us is waiting at the platform as well. Thank God I picked this platform, eh? Because there was nothing coming until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's free. Oh, so we can arrive into Preston with all the industrial might of the 80s. We got any other trains on the platform? A Pacer, maybe? No. Not even 87? A lone 87? No. Oh well, we've got this one is in. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not going to go past the red light, am I? No, I'm not. Good. But I am going to reverse into the platform. Because I've got time. It's not a timetable service, it's just I'm free roaming. I don't think there's anyone gets on these free roam services, do they? No. All the passengers are like, even if you're going to where I'm going to get on the next train to, I'm not getting on you. Weird man with your futuristic train. It doesn't exist in this law yet. Hasn't been designed or built in this era. Mind you, I think these sprinters were very close to being well, actually, I don't know. I think the 150 were the first, and I don't know if they came out until mid-80s. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. I got my pictures. I've shown off the 153, which I think, well, actually, we can have a wander around the inside. I mean, now imagine we're transported through to 2025. Here's the lovely Transport for Wales seats. Here's the tiny. Oh, this is the normal size cab. Yeah, I'll show you the tiny one at the other end. Here's the disabled seating as required by law. And then there's like a nice little Oh, is that a no smoking or vape pens? Good. Good. God, if I could tell kids you're so stupid for smoking vape pens, I would. But oh well, it is what it is. Oh, here's a toilet. And this is not one of the wheelchair-friendly ones, the accessible toilets. But I think some of these units have them. I don't know, I can't remember. And then this is the tiny little back cabinet, which is like teeny tiny. It's like the ones in American train, multiple units. Teeny tiny. Like, you gotta like get in there before you can put the seat down. Otherwise you won't be able to get in. Teeny tiny, and like I guess your legs are right up against the front wall. Not very good if there's a crash. And then yeah, if there's if they do couple two units together, then you can open the gangway door. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's still half past. Well, anyway, I'll call it a day there. You can bask and admire this regional liveried 153 just as the sun comes out. Just as I've bloody finished, the sun comes out. Looking lovely. Very nice. Do love a sprinter. Yeah, I mean, if you want it, then you'll have to get the Wales route, the Cardiff route. But like you can put this livery on. The interior isn't so outlandish that it looks completely out of place. It's a bit bright for a train in the 80s, like for sure. And there's like this kind of space and stuff wouldn't have been there in the 80s, but it's not bad for what it is, and you can make it look sort of old-fashioned. But anyway, yeah, I'll call it a day there, and I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you either in... Well, I'll see you in the Dutch route. That'll be my next video for sure, because it looks bloody brilliant. And I'll bid you adieu. Bye, hasta luego.